the altar. And the Lord their power shall save them in that day as the flock of his people, for they shall be as the stones of
as the flock of his people. So how in the hell you going to get an Edomite out of that? How you going to get a Moabite out of that? How you going to get a Hamite out of that? Barack Obama's not going to make it with us. Manasseh and Leah is not going to make it with us. They're going to have to die on this side, man. And Michelle, she ain't going to make it because she done sold out, man. She done laid with a damn Hamite. And she's part of this damn New World Order system anyway, so she ain't going to make it. Go ahead.
For they shall be as the stones of a crown lifted up as an...
That's them ships, them so-called UFOs. Go ahead.
Lifted up as an ensign upon his land. For how great is his goodness, and how great is his beauty. Corn shall make the young men cheerful, and new wine the maids.
Now, we're going to go to Gad right quick. And we're not going to have time to get into Ephraim, because Ephraim is there's a lot to Ephraim, right? Let's go to Gad, which is Genesis, the 49th chapter, the 19th verse. And then we're going to go immediately to Deuteronomy, the 33rd chapter, and the 20th verse. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
Right. Now, when Gad was born to Leah, there was a troop coming, marching through. So you had a thing, and Gabar always uses this term, omen nomen. You name your child after a certain event. So she saw this troop go by, and she said, that behold, there goes a troop, and I'm going to name my son Troop. There was a double meaning to that, because what happened to Gad? A troop actually took them over in the last days, which was the birth of this nation, the North American cavalry. All right? And you got the documents over there.
This devil Andrew Jackson. He signed what was called the Indian Removal Act of 1830. It says here the 21st Congress, first session, and this was in Ohio. It said Memorial of the Ladies of Steubenville, Ohio. It says against the forcible removal of the Indians without the limits of the United States, February 15, 1830. It says ordered that it lie one day upon the table. The Honorable, the Senate, the House of Representatives of the United States. And this is what it says here.
So it was the United States. It wasn't no wayward Edomite that got together with a lynch mob to take down Gad. It was this country that took down Gad. So you can't call this society a great society, you know, having President's Day and all that. And then you got a statue down in Jacksonville, Florida of this guy, Andrew Jackson, which he was a president. So the so-called greatness of this man's society, we shouldn't celebrate that, because we were brought down by his greatness. He became great through us being brought down. And that not just us, not just Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, but Gad and the rest of the tribes. Go ahead.
This is from an article called People and Events, Indian Removal from 1814 to 1830. If I got that right, it's kind of scratched out. But no, okay. It says early in the 19th century, while the rapidly growing United States expanded into the lower South, white settlers faced what they considered an obstacle. This area was home to the Cherokee, Creek, Choctaw, Chickasaw, and Seminole nations. Excuse me. These Indian nations, in the view of the settlers and many other white Americans, were standing in the way of progress. Eager for land to raise cotton, the settlers pressured the federal government